too.
Are you nervous? Yeah? It's horrible. Would you want me to die?
It's also windy. And this is the gravy.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too.
This means a lot to me.
I'm told to get naked, which is very strange. By German. By German. Chingri Malai.
Hello, welcome to Expats in the Kitchen, where we invite 3 German expats from 3 different countries in one kitchen. Here, they get to share about their cultures, they get to tell us about their experiences here in Berlin, how did they get here in Germany, how are they finding here in Germany. So, please join us, let's learn what will be cooked today. Please stay tuned, I hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, my name is Maylin. I am Mexican-American. I've been living in Berlin for 6 years and I look forward to cook today.
Hi, my name is Chris Davis. I am from Scotland, in Glasgow. I am a stand-up comedian and I've been living in Berlin for 15 years and I can't wait to try some traditional Bangladeshi cuisine.
Hello everyone, I'm Radul and I'm from Bangladesh. I have been in Berlin for 3 years now.
Okay, you have met our guest for today. And I hope you're looking forward to learn something from Bangladesh, from Scotland, and also from Mexico. So, let's start with our chef of the day. What are you cooking for us?
So today I'm going to cook Chingri Malai curry, which is a traditional Bangladeshi coconut curry.
Yeah.
It uses prawns. The exact kind of prawns are hard to find in Berlin, of course. They're called Golda Chingri. Chingri being the word for prawn.
Okay.
And it uses a lot of spices from South Asia. So I will try to do my best.
Okay.
So let's see.
Okay, what are the ingredients we are using today?
So today we're going to use mostly onions, coconut milk, coconut cream. The whole point of Chingri Malai curry is it has to be creamy.
Okay.
So if it's not creamy enough, you can use some substitutes like milk-based creams. But yeah, the whole point is it has to be creamy. And the gravy has to be smooth. And the other kind of spices that we use is cardamom, we will use cinnamon, bay leaves, etc. So, yeah.
Oh, looking forward to tasting. It's sounding so delicious. Okay, so let's start. Let's see.
Yes.
You can take it away now.
Yeah, first of all, we will probably need to marinate the prawn that we have here. And we have been trying to defrost it. I'm not sure how much defrost happened here, but we will just go ahead and marinate.
Okay.
So, since
that's the first step.
Yes. Since these are not the traditional prawns either, we will use 1 cup of these small prawns, which don't have the shells.
Okay.
So if the shells are there, the color is of course better because the shells turning and the shells actually enhance the flavor.
Okay.
And these ones, they're just prawns. That's it. So we will just measure 1 cup of these prawns, and that's it. You are supposed to mix everything in a mixer and grind them in the paste.
Okay.
But since I live alone and I'm lazy as well, I don't go through those processes. I simply just chop them as small as possible.
As small as possible.
Yeah. And the moment the oil starts separating, that's how you know that okay, this is going to be good.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Okay, nice.
The difference between ghee and normal butter is ghee has this distinct taste and flavor. It has a very strong flavor.
So you have no problem finding the ingredients
Yes.
already? Okay.
Whatever you see here right now, it's not necessarily the ideal way to cook Chingri Malai curry, but it's the laziest.
So a lot of onions.
Yeah.
I love onions.
Basically, when you make the spice, we call it jhol. Jhol means curry. So when you make the curry, onions are basically the base.
Yeah.
The garlic paste that kind of enhances the taste.
So where's the best place for you to buy spices in Berlin?
There are a lot of Bangladeshi shops. Deshi Bazaar, very ambiguously.
Okay.
Deshi can mean anything.
And what is this?
This is called, it's wrongly named curry powder, but it's actually garam masala. The only part unique here about the Bangladeshi or Bengali cuisine here is the Malai curry, the whole dish. But all these spices that you see are more or less used in almost all South Asian cuisine. Like this is how Bangladeshi or Indian and Pakistani culture is coming. Like we also use the similar kind of spices, but with slight varieties here and there. Like we all have biryanis, but each of the biryanis tastes completely different.
Yeah.
They're made almost similarly, but they taste very different.
Because of the spices.
Because of the spices, some slight differences between the preparation. So yeah.
Okay.
So first things first, we will just spice this a little bit. Marinate. Yeah. So we will take just half teaspoon, because if you use too much, it's gonna be like overwhelming.
Yeah.
Half is good enough. And we mix it properly. I assume we have salt, so you don't necessarily need to use too much, at least for marination. And later on, when we actually cook the whole thing, like the curry, I mean, we'll definitely taste again and again. Right. Prawns get cooked super fast. Originally, like this dish requires ghee, but we don't have ghee right now. It's okay if you don't use ghee, but that does change the whole taste profile. Yeah. So the whole point of aromatic spices is you have to make the aroma released first. So for that, I will just start toasting some bay leaves, some other spices. So yeah. So for my case, I would say only 2 or just a small one. It would be good enough.
Like in Scotland, we don't usually do that. We usually just throw them in at the end, which is wrong.
Oh, not necessarily wrong.
No, okay.
Not necessarily wrong. I will also put like 2 of these like dried
you just put them like this? Okay.
Yeah, so what happens is if I fry them a little bit, they will start like darkening, which is okay.
And I was going to mention about the Turkish chops, you can get a little bit of everything. Oh, I remember there's a Mexican cheese that's very fresh, and I was able to find it there. So it actually tasted very, very similar. And this you can only get like in the very south of Mexico, not even in the north of my family's.
Like in South Asian families, moms are usually like the kings and the dictators of the kitchen. So I did not get to cook that much, but I did like cooking even back then. So I think sometimes we fixate a lot on the recipes or the specifics. Like we need exactly that, we need exactly like that one ingredient will break it or make it. I feel like it's just too much pressure on ourselves. Like we're not professional chefs. We're here just to enjoy our meal. Yeah. So as long as the meal does not, I don't know, taste really bad. So right now what I'm doing is I'm toasting a couple of like cinnamons. Increase the heat a little bit because it seems like it did not get enough heat. Okay. So.
And Ratu, how did you decide to come to Germany?
It was actually on a whim. It was completely random. Back then, we did not necessarily, by we I mean my colleagues or my friends, we did not necessarily plan to move abroad, but we were thinking of it. Like we were thinking of Canada because a lot of South Asian folks are already there, a lot of our peers are there for a job, and what a coincidence, I got something here, and that's how I moved. It's completely on a whim. There was no grand plan.
You moved with your friends or
no, I moved on my own.
Okay. You are ready to learn German?
I like to say that I barely speak English, so I'm not sure how much German I can say. But yeah, I do actually want to learn German properly.
You have a family here?
Not necessarily. I have a lot of friends who came from Bangladesh. For example, towards the end of this month, we have this Muslim festival. There are 2 biggest Muslim festivals. So one is going to happen at the end of the month. So as you can see, these chilies are already a little fluffy. They have browned a little bit. So now we will probably increase the heat a little bit more.
Now I see. You really have to be patient.
Yes. Standard stuff, but it's fine.
You're in IT?
Yes. I work as a data engineer here. I decided to switch my careers to back-end data engineering. Okay. So not necessarily too far away from my previous roles, but I think I have taken a lot more than I can chew.
Oh.
Is that a good challenge for you?
Definitely. Like it has been a good challenge, I would say, because whenever you're faced with adversity, 2 things happen. Either you break down or you have to grow up.
And since you are in IT technology, what do you think about AI?
I mean, I don't want to be a doomer, but I personally think that a lot of our jobs will just evaporate.
That's true.
Yes, that is very, very much true. Because a lot of industries, the way capitalism works is it tries to figure out how to spend less and less money.
Yeah,
Yes. So as long as you can do that, I think it's gonna be very difficult for a lot of people who have manual jobs.
Yeah, that's true. And how long does it take to prepare this fish?
I would say half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So another thing I will use this early on is the cumin powder. So I will use half teaspoon. What happens with cumin powder is it's kind of unlocked when you heat them up. But as you can see, it's like super small. It's gonna burn off. So that's why I was waiting for the onions to be a little bit cooked. Yes, exactly. Now I will put it. We will try to put the cream. So before putting those, I actually will add 2 more things.
How big you want?
This is wow. Okay. I asked for a spoon and it delivers.
Or you want this?
This is good enough.
Okay.
I will actually use 2 of these cardamoms here. Because if you put too much, it's gonna be a little bit intense.
And this also, you just find it in Bangladesh?
This you can find anywhere, I think. I got it from India. Yeah. So for each of us, I think we have to use around 300 to like 350 milliliters of coconut milk, but we don't use all of them at once. We don't use all of them at once. Yeah.
And what is the difference between using, because it's the coconuts, cream, and then the milk? What is it?
So coconut milk is, I think, when they take the coconut out of the shell and take the white bit, the flesh part, and just blend it together. That's what you get, the coconut milk. Sometimes they squeeze it out of the fleshy parts because those fleshy parts are not needed for everything. But the coconut cream, that's basically a concentrated version, I would say. Yeah. So if you freeze this, it kind of separates into 3 parts. The first layer would be the coconut butter, I would say. The second part is, I think, the coconut cream, and then the rest is just coconut water. I usually keep them in my refrigerator because this is such an amazing liquid. You can use the whole bit without even using any oil. You can just use this one. Yeah, you can just use the coconut milk to cook a whole meal.
And what are the gem places you can advise someone who is wanting to travel and visit Bangladesh?
One of my most favorite places is called Bangladeshi. I can increase the heat a little bit, so until it starts boiling. When it starts boiling, then I can reduce the heat once again.
Okay.
Yeah.
The color already looks amazing.
So I will let it simmer a little bit. So what will happen is, what I'm expecting is, after it concentrates a little bit, the oil will start separating. So it keeps boiling, keeps getting reduced a little bit. So once the oil is separated, that's when we cook it. So the color is a little bit too bright. So another thing we have is the tomatoes. So the moment we put tomatoes, the color will be reddish a little bit more.
Okay.
So the objective is the color should be orangish, reddish. That should be the color. So I can see the oil separating a little bit, but since we are in a time crunch, I will put the tomato right away. Can I have this? This is exactly what we are looking for. The oil separating, right?
Okay.
If you wait a little bit more, the oil separating. This is the osama that I talked about. So this part is the more where more patience is required. And this is the gravy. So the more you add heat, the oil starts separating more and more. And when the oil is separated completely, that's basically the curry is ready. Then you put the.
Okay, so what the message? You put in the oil separated. You put in half a cup of tomatoes. And now you're just letting this kind of separate off more?
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. And then you're going to add in the prawns?
Exactly. What would you say like your staple carbs are in Scotland? Bread.
Yeah.
Only bread.
Yeah. Bread, potatoes. Yeah, bread and potatoes. In Scotland we cook more traditionally, more like like single pot stuff, casseroles, pies, soups, you know. Yeah, we cook shepherd's pie, cottage pie, and we use a lot of like mincemeat, you know, like hack flesh. So we're quite a potato eating country, and meat eaters as well.
How is the cost of living here in Germany compared to Bangladesh?
Oh, it's really drastic difference. Nowadays you can, most people don't worry about living costs because it's just very cheap.
It's very cheap.
Yes, it's very cheap because the food comes directly from the farmers. Most of the things are like mass produced. So and clothing is also cheap.
And rent.
The rent. So the thing is, we always live in our own apartment. We never have to pay rent. But I would say, depending on the area, you can have flexible lifestyle.
Okay, so the chef's food is ready. So we are about to taste your food. You want to?
Are you nervous?
Yeah, please come to. Okay, let's try that. I'm wondering how much score I'm gonna get.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to take a little prawn. Okay. Okay.
It's looking really nice.
Let's see what you've done. It's oily. It's spicy. Really good consistency. It's really hot. I think I'm going to try and focus on, for when I cook the dish, I'm going to focus on the spice.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's not too sweet, but the sweetness is still there, but it's more a little bit of a kick from the spice. Yeah.
It's like balanced. Yeah.
Very balanced.
Very balanced. Wow.
So
and the shrimps are. Oh my god.
It does have a couple of things missing, but yeah, I mean, even without those, I think it turned out pretty good.
Wow. Wow, it's really delicious. So are you guys up for the task?
I have already forgotten what you put inside, so I think I feel already I'm at a disadvantage, and I've got a feeling that maybe you might win, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
So for Melin, you're ready to try?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so guys, we will go to the second part where the two contestants from Scotland and from Mexico, they will compete to replicate this dish that Ratul from Bangladesh was showing us today, and let's see who gets it right. So Ratul, thank you so much for showing us the dish. And guys, what do you think about what Ratul was showing us today?
Really amazing.
It's delicious. The shrimp is just perfection. You can taste pretty much all the spices that you use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you told me you love shrimps. Yeah?
I love shrimp. Yeah.
The shrimps are cooked to perfection. The onions are super translucent, and then you can taste some of the cinnamon and the spice.
I'm happy to have
it.
Yeah, now it's your time to recreate the dish.
Okay.
So make sure that it's tasting good as well.
Okay.
Okay, so Ratul, how many minutes you give them?
I would say, since we have most of the stuff prepared, 20 minutes is good enough.
Okay, 20 minutes.
You don't have to worry about anything, you don't have to be perfect, you just have to enjoy the process.
Amazing. Enjoy the process.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yes. Okay, Ratul, thank you very much. Wish them all the best.
Best of luck.
Are you ready for this?
Are you ready?
I was born ready. I'm half Bangladeshi, so I didn't say that yet, but so shall we? Let's go. Okay. So we need some oil.
So Mary, tell us something about Mexico. How are Mexican people?
We are friendly, we are party, we like to laugh. It was the same as Americans, very loud people, very friendly and warm, I would say.
We don't spend a lot of time outside. I don't know, in Mexico or Bangladesh, I don't know what it's like. We spend a lot of time outside. We spend a lot of time inside.
Inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how is Mexico? The Mexican the same?
It's inside. I mean, it's really hot. Because where I'm from, it's really, really hot. It's a desert. So we're pretty much inside all the time.
Oh, okay.
And we just go out when it's not too hot, which is 6, 7 at night or in the afternoon. But yeah, we usually spend a lot of time inside, and I think here in Germany, it's a little bit of the opposite as well, and I like it. But you get a balance like the Shutzi again with after eating, you have to go out to walk, and it feels good actually. At the beginning, beginning was a little bit like
Weird.
I just want to
Yeah.
stay in.
Yeah.
I mean, the winter in Berlin is pretty intense, no?
Yes.
Like that's 5 months long, one big grey sky. I love it.
But it's
I love it. I love it. I hate the summer.
Yeah.
No, even outside today is too warm. It's too warm.
Oh.
22 degrees Celsius is perfect for me. That's it. I don't.
And the weather in Scotland?
I think the warmest day recorded in the history of the world was about 23 degrees Celsius. So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the Scotland doesn't get warm.
It's really cold there.
Well, it just stays the same, really.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, in Berlin it can
It does not go negative.
Well, not really. I mean, maybe it was -5, -10 in the really like hard winter.
Okay.
But yeah, for the most
It's a
part,
balance.
it remains kind of the same all throughout the year. Whereas in Berlin, in the summer, it's like sometimes 38 degrees Celsius, and in the winter, it's like -15.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can get pretty. But it's not like that in Scotland.
So you're not a summer person?
I'm not a summer person. I hate the summer. The worst thing in Berlin for me is Tempelhofer on a summer's
On the
day.
summer days?
No.
Yes.
That's like my most favorite place on the
No. It's horrible. Would you want me to die?
I mean, it's also windy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I also hate this. You know, I hate like everyone treats in the summertime. Everyone treats Tempelhofer like the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why? I'll increase a little bit.
So maybe how did you come to Germany?
I came from my master's degree. So I was before in Spain for 6 months as part of like the study abroad program, and I was like, I really want to go back to Europe and experience it
Yeah.
more than 6 months.
Yes.
So I was looking into my options, and Berlin seemed like a good place that everything is in English. Tuition and the cost of living seemed okay.
Yeah.
From the standards.
Compared to Mexico?
To the US?
Okay.
Yes,
The US because you are living in the US.
Yeah, my family is there.
Yeah.
But I grew up Mexican.
Maybe you can use the only one. Because it's a guy. How come you should get that dress? This is
It's
a competition.
You think
And the chef is like
You know what? I think you have a better fan. Look at your pan. I mean, look at the brand.
the pan.
Yeah.
Do you want to swap the pans?
Yeah, it's fine. It's about the
It's about the cookies now. Yours looks yours looks good. Yours looks a little.
Oh, it's getting.
Yeah, we're getting there. So.
Okay. Yeah.
What's your thought process here? Where are you in your mind? What's happening?
I'm thinking what tastes good with what I added. So the last condiment I added, and then what's next.
Scott is trying to
He's trying to get
Beth keeps calling me Scott, by the way. My name's Chris, I'm from Scotland. But this is like the 5th time she's been like, Scott, I mean, land.
And for you, Chris, any fun experiences?
I don't know, Deutsche Bahn. Deutsche Bahn. Look, I don't like it when you're on these long journeys.
Yes.
And maybe you're going to pull into like, I don't know, Cologne or something. And then the announcement comes on and it's really like, einen wunderschönen guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Wir sind in 10 Minuten sind wir in Köln.
Yes.
Dann hier können wir umsteigen nach Hannover von Gleis 6. Der der Zug nach Frankfurt ist ein bisschen verspätet, 10 Minuten. Das ist von Gleis 7 und du kannst auch den Zug nach Berlin wieder in 1 Stunde nehmen von Gleis 1 oder eben. And then the English version comes on.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, I think I want to have a thing. It's like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. And that's it. That's all you get. You don't get anything, any more information. Nothing at all. I don't know, do I have to get off?
It's
Am I
like-
late? Where am I going?
Yes.
It's-
What just happened?
Exactly. And, it's nice that they say thank you, but I need more information. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we need a little bit more.
So the English version is all the time like.
It's too short. Why?
Ooh, we have a lot of holidays, yeah?
Yes.
Which one are your favorite?
My favorite is Flower Star.
Yeah.
Women's
Yeah, that's That's everyone's favourite. Yeah.
I mean, it's a really nice day that we get to. I don't think anywhere I've heard of this holiday. So for me, it was like, Women's Day. I love it.
Yeah.
But then my husband was like, yes, we get that day because we didn't have many in Berlin and we have to choose one. So there's really nothing special about it. I'm like, it is really special.
Oh, and for you, Chris?
I don't know, like, I think there's too many holidays in Berlin.
Yes.
What was it, you know, it's like, if there's like a holiday, you know, then the shops are closed.
Yes.
Have you ever been in one of those situations where it's a public holiday on a Thursday, Friday, and then the only day the shops are open are on a Saturday because they're closed again on a Sunday?
Yes.
That's crazy to go to the supermarket on a Saturday. Yeah. It's like apocalypse.
How the industry here in Germany compared to Scotland?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, you know, well, there's a couple of things. You know, in Scotland we have the NHS. In the whole of the UK we have the National Health Service.
Okay.
It's free.
Okay.
You don't pay any bills.
Okay. I should move to Scotland.
So it's based on a wonderful system from the 1940s.
Yeah.
That was created for people that don't have enough money.
Enough income.
Enough income.
Yeah.
So within your taxes,
Yeah.
this is what you pay for. And right now it's struggling because there was a bit of a for the past 15. Well, it's been struggling for at least 20 years, but more so in the past 15 years under like the Conservative government who have put less and less money into the system. But the idea is that you go there, you get free healthcare, which is amazing, you know.
Yeah, I had some interesting experience or any like an embarrassing moment.
Yeah, I went to the sauna once and and I made the big mistake of wearing like a lip something, you know. Because the Germans they like to get naked, you know.
Yeah. And you were shocked.
I was told to get naked, which is very strange. By German. You have to get naked. Why? Because the air in here, it's wet, the custom, it makes it wet, the air gets more wetter, you breathe in the air, you get bronchitis, you die.
Oh, that's what they told you?
Yeah, so I have to get naked in front of people, which is never nice.
Chris, are you finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, so your food is ready?
Yes.
Okay. So Scotland was finishing fast. We see Melin from festival. You also done?
Yeah, I wanted the trims to move a little bit.
Okay then. So Scotland was finishing fast, but we have to know how they were doing. We have to taste the food. So Chef Ratul, we need you back so we can taste the food. Contestants, they just finished cooking and they have presented their food, and we have our chef back. What do you think? What do you think they have done?
Yeah, I think they have done a tremendous job, honestly. Like,
yes.
They saw me cook for the first time this one recipe, which is pretty complicated.
Yes.
I understand. And yeah, they have done a good job, I would say.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's testing time. Okay, we see who was getting it right.
So yeah, I will taste the mince first. Looks pretty good, honestly. I will try one of the shrimps. Okay. I think the amount of spices were pretty conservative, I think. You wanted to be on the safer side.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So maybe a little gravy.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, me too.
This means a lot to me. This is...
I would say 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for the first time,
I think the consistency of both is really good for the first time.
Yeah.
The color is really good too. Yeah. So that was from Melin, Mexico. Now we go to Scotland.
Okay, so Chris.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. I will try one of the shrimps first. I would say your one has even less spices.
Less spice.
Spice, yes.
Less spice?
Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I didn't think it was concerned with the
Or
spice.
possibly you probably put more tomato, which diluted it. That might be the case. Yes, that might be the case.
Okay.
More tomatoes, okay.
Because yes, now I can taste the sweetness.
Okay. Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, the consistency of the prawns are good.
The prawns are okay.
The prawns are good. Prawns are good.
Nice.
I would probably say 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10. I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, you cooked it for the first time.
I did.
Yeah.
I'll
So
take that.
it doesn't mean you did bad or whatever.
Thank you.
The first time. Hopefully,
I appreciate
hopefully you'll cook it again.
I appreciate that.
So Ratu, which food did you choose? You said fried.
I would say Melin's is a little bit better, but otherwise both of them are.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. Good job, Gemma.
But you did
You
good.
too, good job.
You done well.
You too. You too.
I think you were looking at my dish too much.
I was,
And
yeah.
I think you went, I think I can do better than that. So fair, that's fair on
I
you.
can do one more point better than that.
Yeah. I think in the future we're going to have like a little wall, like a Berlin wall.
You feel like she was copying you,
Yeah, let's have like a little Berlin wall and then we can... No,
I
you
couldn't
done,
agree more.
you done amazing.
Okay, I hope you have enjoyed the show. We have got our winner for today from Mexico, and this is just a friendly competition where we just aim at bringing the German expats together and learning about our cultures. So until next time, it's bye-bye for now, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.